Freddie Adams. Watch Freddie. Well, I think we've all seen various versions of the chicken dance. This one is Terry's creation.
أكثر وامتازو أكثر نفسه أقصى خط مستسيهل استقشت القه نوك يا قلتنا قلبي الحوات استقشت الحوات بطيئة لو تامسر كابو يطلع إرز ديفيد نادنا شوش أتليك مختي. We all have a great feeling today what's going on. It's been a long time since we sat down and had a great time together, which we should be doing at all times, getting closer together and play a role to our grandchildren what life is all about, instead of being angry at each other, start caring for one another. True, thank you.
and it's all over amongst our people. And I guess it's the reason why I'm leaving before I should really leave, because I just love it here with my nephews being so strong in what they do. And I'd like to mention, about Charlotte and her family that's here. Pass this message along to you. And I've attended just a few meetings in Port Alberni of what they had in mind, a lot of respect they have, and the love they have for this place called Ahousaht, where we come from. I'm sure proud to be from here. So I just want to say, how much we appreciate being here at home and seeing everyone feeling so well and happy. And I'd like to thank again, Seacher, one of our people, one of our principals here in Ahousaht. So I just want to say how much we appreciate it. The amount of people that come here in this celebration of what we are, where we come from. Ya kena koa na ata o was kuit kalo akui bisakshit kare ya kena koa atyaaf si wakapit kuswat koche kap azna na ahko utsamisi ate se kasamisi كنا حكوا في وأحوزت نشارة وأحوزت وش بتيجي تحكوا في المقدس استكشف كنا إيوه تيجي ساعات كنا أنا نكسر استكشف كنا استكشف تحكوا زوات وش استكشف زوج وكسر استكشف وسكوت كسرنا نكسر وقوات ويجوا وقواه وبيشملوا وقوين يا كشتنا حقواه يا كشتنا قدك حقواه وتسمس ليكود شوف Oh!
to thank all the people that planned and prepared and worked for this wonderful evening that we're enjoying tonight. And to our family from Port Alberti and other urban areas, it gives us a good feeling to know that you care enough to come home, to cheer us up, to enjoy the evening, to share the dances and songs, to take part in our annual sports day. And I'm sure the people that are sponsoring this year's Sports Day in honor of Fred and Robert Thomas would go along with Chief Ahousaht in saying that you've done them proud. That late Fred and Robert must be looking down on us and smiling, seeing these children, these grandchildren, their great-grandchildren taking part not only in the sports events, but also in the meal, in tonight's cultural songs and dances. This is what they enjoyed the most, and this is something that we need to pull our people together, is to know that we care for one another. And Chief Ahousaht would like to just say thank you to all of you. Thank you to the Thomas family for the wonderful job that you're doing. And we hope that the next 2 days will be just as enjoyable and just as rewarding as the last 2 days have been. And again, thank you. Thank you to each one of you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to say, let's have fun, let's laugh, let's sing, and enjoy life. Chu, tako, tako.
I've asked my fellow council members and my fellow colleagues at the Holistic Center to come forward with me this evening. And the first thing we would like to ask of the people who live in Ahousaht, if you can all please give a round of applause, and let's stand up and say thank you for the wonderful meal to our family who have come home to feed us very well tonight. If we can do that, please let's say thank you to all of our family. But my sister was explaining that as soon as our people were walking through the door and finding a seat, there was food put in front of them, and how special that made her feel. And I think that says a lot for a lot of the others that I haven't spoken to. So we want to say thank you for lifting our spirits. Thank you for taking care of us. Thank you so much. The dark cloud that Nelson referred to, we really hope and pray is passing and is dissipated and not moved on to somewhere else, but is broken up. There are so many people that have been affected by that dark cloud, and with your help today especially, I can see it's breaking. And what a wonderful time for you to come home during our annual sports days. The committee have worked so very hard to put so many activities together and try to bring us back to the same height of 20, 30, 40 years ago when we had visitors from up and down the coast coming to Ahousaht on July 1st. And they're getting there. It's getting bigger every year. Thank you, Travis. We just blow us away. Travis was real shy. They used to call him Spock. And he's matured to such a beautiful young man with real quiet leadership. And all the people that have been working with you have shown you so much respect. And all the people that have come out to the events have shown you that respect you earn. So we really lift our hands to you and the organizers that have taken care of all of the events the last couple of days and the next 3 days. So Klako for that as well. There's so many things. And we really want to say in the council to my colleagues for the ideas. That parade was awesome. Wasn't that parade awesome yesterday? My boss was saying an idea is only an idea, and it doesn't become real until all of you, all of us make it reality. So lift your hands up and give thanks. That parade happened, rain or shine, but you made it happen. It was double what we had expected, so we're so grateful. It was such a neat thing, and we really hope and pray it becomes an annual event.
Yeah.
What's that? We just wanted to show our people who've come home. We really appreciate everything. We appreciate the entertainment. We really appreciated the food. It was such a nice thing to come out from under the hot sun into a delicious meal and such warmth. You did a lot to make us feel so welcome. You've been very gentle with us, and we really appreciate that. So, klako, klako, klako.
يا أخي يا من حيث تروح تشيح قاعد سمدت أو كبدي وشحتر كيكو محسنش شيكني سكن حي He was a slice of rooster now. But I just wanted to say tonight on behalf of myself, I'm from here. Most of you know me. I'm Dolores Keatla. And I'm Betty and Geraldine's sister and Nelson's sister and Charlotte's sister and Pearl's sister and Jerry's sister. But anyway, you know, we just wanted to come and show you we can have fun without being, we can just have fun. And by starting to get to know us this Wednesday, we're going to start our language classes in different homes in Port because that's where I work, and I don't work Wednesday night, so I'll be helping out a little bit. And that's a part of where we need to find ourselves is by knowing our language, ourselves, who we're related to, who we're connected to. And we were always taught that. You know, once you know all those four things, there's no way we can be lost. So I really want to say Clay Cohen, put my hands up to all the people that helped us, all the people that gave us fish, all the tremendous ladies that helped us with their stoves, with making us banning, and doing so much, even though we came to feed you. But that's your teaching too, is to help. And without helping one another, then with helping one another, we can go really far with our children that are still really small to make them, to show them that we can all work together. I wanted to acknowledge a girl like
ago. And this sort of a funny but really affected my life little story of we used to often, my age group of guys, go down the beach and do a couple of things. We'd play with the waves for one thing, and then another thing we did was we'd light a big fire down there, bonfire, and we'd bake our potatoes under the sand. And when they're good and cooked and real hot, we'd take them out of the sand and throw them in the water and dive in after them into the waves. So that is part of my history that I grew up with at home. And I'm always really proud to be from here. But one thing happened with that little episode of one evening, my mom and dad weren't home, and I got left in the care of my sister-in-law, Maggie. I'll dare mention her name there in the story, but she was there. I asked if I could go down with my cousins and my relatives and friends to the beach and have a potato at the fire, and she said no. And at that time, it was one of the very, very, very few times in my life I disobeyed. I grabbed a potato and I ran down the beach with my friends and cousins, and we played with the waves, and we did that while our potatoes were baking in the sand. And then when the potatoes were ready, we could play with the waves. We grabbed our potatoes, threw them in the water, threw them in the waves, and dove in after them. And of course, most of us had our pants on. I think it was winter time. So we dove in after them and we got all wet. And as soon as I got home, being all wet, my sister-in-law got real upset that I hadn't listened to her. And she started chasing me through the house with a broom. And some of you will remember the way our old house used to be over here. To get out the back door, we had to jump down. It seemed high to me at the time. It seemed like from a curtain down to the ground. And so I jumped out and I ran around the house, up the stairs in the front, back in the house, and she was sort of looking out the door to see where I went. I ducked behind her and went under my Auntie Sadie's bed. And I hid from her. I was planning to wait there until my mom and dad got home. And I guess I crashed out because eventually I woke up, there was people crying and wondering what the heck all I was crying about. And I didn't know where I was at first. I woke up and lying in this place all covered with a nice warm blanket that was under there. And I tucked in a little further and I began to realize that this crying was pretty serious. And there was a lot of people there, and then I heard somebody saying, where is he, where is he, where is he gone? And I didn't know that they were talking about me. So I stayed tucked under there, and I didn't hear my mom and dad around, but I heard all these other ladies crying, and some of the elders that are no longer with us that I remember, and our teachers and stuff. And eventually I realized that they were talking about me, so I came crawling out the head of my auntie's bed. And of course the first one to see me crawl out was my Grandpa Jack. He was bedridden, as many of you knew at the time. And he started calling in Indian for somebody to come over. There he is, he was coming out from under the bed. Here he is, I found him. And I was real groggy, so I went upstairs to my bed where it was, and I had to climb up the ladder to get it. And eventually somebody came and got me, and I hadn't realized all the hubbub that went on around that. People were looking in the sand, looking in the beach all the way along, looking in the water down by the docks to see if I had drowned or if they checked the bonfire to see if my ashes were in the fire, all this sort of thing. And so I got told all these stories about people. And that story grew up with me. And I moved away from the house, I believe, when I was 16. And every time I came back home, I lived with that story because that's all people recognize me as. Oh, fuck, you're the little guy that got lost. honestly, that really impacted me. I used to be sort of embarrassed at first, but sometimes I get used to it. But then I found that the longer it went on, the more embarrassed I was to come home with a story. And I eventually did come home, as an adult, and didn't have to hear that story much. I still hear it every now and then, but just to give you an idea of the kinds of stories that affect kids.
been talking about how we are all one, and tonight we're living that out, and it's such a great feeling in this hall. My name is John Rampinen. I'm from the Seacher, Marshall, and Louis families, and I'd like to share a couple of songs that I wrote with you all tonight. The first song I would like to dedicate to the staff at the Holistic Center, to Dave Frank, to Ann Avdio, to Barb, to Darlene, Sal and Chibi, Louie, to Gloria Jean, and to all the frontline workers who work tirelessly in this community, and especially to the first responders, and to my uncle Fred Adams, who, in my eyes and in my opinion, is one of our heroes of this community. And the song that I wrote is called We Hold the Fire, and I'd like to dedicate it to all these people. Shadows of former times dancing through my dreams reminded me of the way things were and the way things ought to be. A voice keeps calling me, crying out in pain, echoing through eternity, and the words remain the same. We hold the fire, we own the land, and we'll keep fighting till the end. Our eyes are open, we can now see the truth's been hidden from you and me. Inside of every one of us, a spirit strong and free, screaming out for freedom in this prison called democracy. There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, and you can't escape this disease. 500 years of genocide still hasn't stopped me. Because we hold the fire, we own the land, and we'll keep fighting till the end. Our eyes are open, we can now see the truth's been hidden from you and me. And this song I'd like to dedicate to the women of our nation. I believe very strongly that it is women's love, the spirituality, that keeps us going as cool as people. To my mother, to my aunts who helped organize this event and wanted to really make sure that this became a reality. This is something that is going to continue on. This is the first step of the organization that we've been doing as Away from Homes, and we want to do as much as we can. We want to be as big of a part of the community as we can possibly be. And tonight is night number 1 of many nights ahead of us. And to all the women in the Ahousaht, to the grandmothers, to the mothers, to the daughters, to the aunts, to the nieces, every single one of you are very special people that deserve a lot of respect and a lot of gratitude for the hard work that you do. And this song goes out to you. It's called Mothers of Resistance. Mothers of resistance, I would die for you. Well, it's been so cold and lonely here. How much longer will this go on? My spirit's down, my soul's worn thin. Where have all our warriors gone? Indigenous woman, you and I, we know the truth. Mothers of resistance, I would die for you. Indigenous woman, you and I, we know the truth. Mothers of resistance, I would die for you. Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be here, to be part of this feast, to be family connected with each and every one of you. I'd like to pass the guitar and the microphone on to my brother, Glenn Gould, all the way from the East Coast in Mi'kmaq territory.
How everybody's doing. My name is Glenn Gould, and I'm from a community called Member 2 First Nation, Sydney, Nova Scotia, and Cape Breton Island. That's what the Europeans called it. It's called Unamagi in my language, which translates to the land of fog. And my grandfather was the late Grand Chief Donald Marshall Sr. My uncle is Donald Marshall Jr. Some of you might know of him from the media. He set off the lobster wars in New Brunswick, and there was some men from this territory that went out to stand and fight for our people. So it's a real honor to be here. This is nice to see, and it's a privilege to be a part of this. And before I sing, I'm going to do a couple of songs that I wrote. I go by the stage name of Donna's Boy when I'm singing. But I got a message from a friend of mine who lives in Ottawa that he told me to relay to all the people of Ahousaht. His name is Adam Beach, and he spent some time here. And he said to make sure that I say hello to all you people here, and he'll never forget this place. So from Adam to you people, hello. So this first song I'm going to sing, I wrote this years and years ago. It's the first song I ever wrote. And I wrote it probably a day after I lost my friend. My best friend took his own life. And one of the things that it made me think about was how things have changed in Aboriginal communities right across the country. My community, we've been colonialized for 500 years, and a lot of changes have happened, so it made me think about whatever happened to the things that we used to do on my reservation. We used to be able to leave our doors open, pot of tea on the stove, and anybody would walk in, and your stuff, your personal belongings were safe. My community nowadays, some people have 8-foot fences with barbed wire above them, alarm systems, a Rottweiler, and a pit bull, because they can't trust anybody in the community anymore. So I wrote this song about how things are changing, and not necessarily for the better in a lot of cases. So I wrote this song for my best friend. His name was Daskum, which means snake in Mi'kmaq. And he made us all think about a lot of things. And tonight I'm going to sing it for you guys. It's called That Reservation.
Oh, thank the gods of Vishnu, I believe I have found the right spot. I have been hunting for many months. I have three beautiful daughters and they are so shy. I was told that there are some eligible Rajas here at a big Indian gathering. I don't know, this is the kind of gathering I was looking in the land where the sun goes down. Let me see. I have a name here. His name is Terry Seacher Sr. Where is this Raja? I must meet with him immediately. I have three beautiful, beautiful daughters, and let me tell you a little bit about them. This one here, as you can see, is a wonderful cook. If you like curry and chickpeas, there is none better. I also have another daughter who can clean your house spick and span. You know that funny, funny smell when you wear your socks for 2 weeks? She will scrub it away like it was never there. I also have this one I dressed up in pink. It is because she's a little bit lazy. She cannot cook. She cannot clean. But she is very, very beautiful. Take my word for it. So I must meet with this Terry Seacher Sr. Where is this man? Oh, he must be very wealthy. Look at the oranges he has. Please, great Raja, can you come? My daughters must look at you. It makes me long for the olden days. My grandfather told me when he was a father, all you have to do is say, you marry this man. But he's not coming. I have another name on my list. His name is Great Louis. I hear he's a very, very important man. Where are these two? Are they too shy to meet my beautiful daughters? Please, please, I implore you, I have traveled so far, please come and see them. Where are they? There, please come. Please come. Oh, this must be the wealthy one with the oranges. I have one more because 3 is a very, very magical number. His name is David Frank. I hear he's a very important holistic man. Where is he? Oh, please, great Frank. Please come forward to see. I've traveled so far, my daughters are so weary. They must meet with you in heaven. Oh, here he comes. He must be very, very shallow. I promise you, when my grandfather told his daughter, you marry this man, she married him at once. I tried it. I said to my daughter, she must marry this man. And soon my dishes began to pile up. And my house was no longer clean. And I had to order takeout. So today they have chosen. Have you chosen? Oh, they have chosen their Raja. Bless the gods. Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to see so many Indians. But why are we not traditional? Why do you not wear your headgear? So they have chosen, and I will interrupt you no longer. I will take this man away, and he will become my son. Thank you all so very, very much.
Oh, hello? I hear there's a party. I want to leave it and find it. I have to hear it through this. I'm from back east, and you know all these things you guys use to
coming together as Ahousaht makes us stronger. Coming together, whether we're at home or not at home, makes us stronger. And that's what Cedar is. Cedar is to provide us our bedding, our clothes. We provide canoes, paddles, and all the basket that goes on. And we wanted to commemorate our commitment to home with this. You know, we've been getting together for since 5 weeks ago. Every Sunday we had a potluck. And one of the Sundays, the ladies came with a bunch of cedar and started making these things up for passing out. And we still have a lot more, and we'll pass them out again tomorrow to people that had to leave early. But we did, it has so much significance for us, the cedar, and we wanted you to share that with us. Next up are the Rayettes. Last and final act. Don't be shy. We're ready. Oh, Ray. Ray, you're up. You and your girls. I don't know what these ladies are working, but they called me up the last minute here. Murray Rush, get up here. Zoe G, come on, join us up here. Johnny O. These guys want to rock and roll, they say. Where's the pack up